Hello, static student. This video is continuing with the last one. We are going to summarize our quantitative data, the first one. We don't need to summarize both of them. I have both of them because eventually I want to do a correlation analysis, scatter plot, and all those things. But for hypothesis testing, I need to only do one, so which is related to your claim. So I'm going to look at my claim. My claim is the number of hours students watch video. That's the first quantitative. Second is number of units. And then I'm claiming that the younger student watch more videos. Youngers are the P2, right? So that means older one watch more, no, older one watch less video. So population 1 is less than population 2. That's my claim, right? Because I am talking about the younger one first. So you want to make sure that what your claim is. Population 1, the younger, watch more. That means the population 1 is less than it. So let's go back to our data. Before we do that, I need to know the summary, like what is X bar and all those, to do the hypothesis test of my claim. And in the project, I want you to graph them. So I am going to graph the population 1's data first. So it's really easy. You just select it. Again, insert chart. But because these are quantitative data, I want to do histogram. Okay, so these are not, this is a suggested, it's not line, it's not area, it's not bar graph, it's not scatter plot, it's not map, it's others. And out of the others, there is a histogram. If you hover over this, it's a histogram chart. So that's what you want. Now you can see that only 4 bars shows up. And you must remember that you actually can do histogram from StatDis also. So if you want to, you can move the data to StatDis and do a histogram over there. But I'm just going to do a Google Sheet, so you learn something more than using StatDis. So you can see that I only have 4 bars, which is not very good. And also there is a class that only have 1 data. And the bucket that they use, or the bins that they use, is from 0 to 6, 6 to 12. That's not very intuitive also, or not very convenient also. So the first things I want to do is customize the bucket size. So you hit customize. If this things the chart editor doesn't show up, you click on the chart, and from the 3-step edit chart, it will shows up again, and you customize histogram bucket size here. And you do not want auto, you want it to be 5, or change whatever number that you want. You can do it 3 or 4, but I think 5 tens are reasonable. And if I do 5, oops, it goes away. If I do 5, it's I have at least 5 to 10 charts, bars, and this is good enough. Now I'm not concerned about the counts because these are quantitative data. I'm more concerned about the shape of the distribution. So does it give me a good shapes? This seems like it is right scale, right? Most of the data are low number, and I have maybe 1 outliers or 2 outliers like that. So you're concerned about the shape of the distribution versus the number, so that you don't need to enable any data label. And the second thing I want to do actually is to chart style. Oh yeah, again the titles. So I want to do the chart title. This is a histogram of number of hours watching video, number of hours, yeah, watching videos. And then the subtitle would be, this is for the older students. Just use this over 25. And then the x-axis, the horizontal axis is number of hours, right? per week. And then the vertical axis is number of frequency count or number of students in its range. Right? In from 0 to 5, I have 6 students, etc. But the most important thing is the shape of the distribution. If you can make it more granular, it's actually better. So I suggest that you go to customize and play around with what is that? Customize histogram. Play around with different bucket size. You can even change it to 4 if this doesn't show up. Press enter. Actually, it doesn't seem like it's left scale. It likes right scale now. I think it's affected heavily by this outlier. So change different one. 10 is not good, right? Change to 2 maybe. So it's hard to tell what exactly um, the distribution is. I think it's more right scale. There's one outlier, but it's because I only have like 18 data. It's very hard to see distribution shape. Okay, so but I'll leave it the way it is, and I'll cut and paste it. Okay, so click outside and make it nicer first, and then do a snipping tool to cut and paste this. Copy this into a Word document, and then you can briefly talks about distribution is right scale, not normal, right? So this is actually a concern because if it's not normal, and then we have less than 30, so our conclusion might not be very good, but I'll try my best. I think my choice of having population 1 being 25 or older is a mistake because I would not have enough data. So the second thing is to leave this in a, oh no, before I leave it, I'm going to delete this first. I also want to summarize numerically, which is the mean. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I want to how do I move over? Oh, maybe I'll just do it over here. Okay, I want to do the mean. The sample size, N1. We already have N1, right? 18. Mean, standard deviation, and also median. To find the mean right here is actually just average. And then I have to tell them what the data is. The data is from B2, colon. The last one is in B19. You can also select it, but you can just manually do that. And this would be a standard deviation is STDEVA, standard deviation of a sample. STDEVA equal STDEVA, open parenthesis again, B2, because this is the first data, colon, B19. There, I have a standard deviation, and the median is equal median, B2, colon, B19. There, I have this. I can copy this or type it into, let's scan this first. Screen print it. I like screen print. So yeah, maybe we'll put it. Did I copy this? Oh yeah. So put it over here. So this is all for the older students. Okay. I'm gonna do the younger student now. Do I have enough time? Okay, so I can do it a little quicker. So I would say highlight this, highlight the data is longer, and then insert chart. And I want histogram. here. Oh, it is really, really right scale, right? I need to customize the bucket size again. Bucket size, what is a good one? Well, it is 7. Maybe I'll just do 5. Yeah, I think 5 is good enough. I have a lot of bars and it's really showing right scale. And I also need to customize I don't need chart style, but the chart title and stuff. So chart title, number of hours watching video per week. Subtitle for younger student, 25 or under. And then x-axis, horizontal axis is number of hours. Classes. Number of hours per week, right? Number of hours per week. And then vertical axis is number of students. There, I fixed this. Oops, how come it's like that? I'll zoom in a little bit so I can see the whole graph better. Okay, more space here. Whoop, doesn't move. Okay, click outside. Okay, I'm gonna cut and paste it into my holding work document that has all the data or all the graph, so I can use it to do my report later on, and also do my hypothesis. Now, the second thing you remember is, I'm going to delete this, is to do those summary again, right? So I need mean. No, I need N1, N2, mean, X bar, SD, S2, and also median. Okay, so N2, maybe I'll zoom in so you can see better. N2 is number of data, it's 63, right? 63 data. So again, to find mean, I do AVERAGE, average. Oh, where's my data? My data again is in B2, okay? B2. You can actually like select it if you don't want to type, like enter it. But I think it's faster to enter. What's the last one? 64, right? You can see it's B2, B64. If you highlight it and then just press enter, it will give the mean, and this will be STDEVA, open parenthesis, B2 colon B64, is it? Press enter. Was it 64? So it will shows up here. The formula will shows up here. And then the output will shows up here. Shows up in the box. The formula, if you click on it, the formula will shows up in the formula area here. Median as MEDIAN, open parenthesis, B2 colon B64. Okay, so the mean for this is 6.17. For the older one, the mean is 9.08. So actually the older one, on average, watch a little bit more. The younger one is 8.17. Okay, so we would use these to do our hypothesis test to see if the younger one watch more. So in my case, the younger one seems to watch more, but is it actually more? It doesn't seem to be more. Oh no, the older one watched 9, the younger is 8. Actually, it's the reverse. So I think my claim is not going to be supported. But we'll go through the process and do it. Okay, because this is just a sample. Okay, so I summarize the, let me cut and paste this and put it in my bio.